Hello guys, today I'm going to be reading this book called Sea Paw Patrol to the Rescue. I read it before, it is very good. Let's get on with the book. One sunny morning, the Paw Patrol were at their new beach tower headquarters. Mayor Goodway had asked the pups to be Adventure Beach's new lifeguard rescue team. She wanted them on duty during her Lula that afternoon. We'll be the Sea Patrol, Ryder announced. But before you can save anyone, you'll have to earn your lifeguard badges. Ready, set, get wet, barked Zuma. For the lifeguard test, the pups didn't rescue a person. They took turns swimming through the course of floating bayous and rescuing a pineapple named Mr. Pricky. One by one, each pup earned a badge till it was Rocky's turn. That's okay, he said. I don't like getting wet. You can't be a lifeguard without getting wet, Sky said. Rocky said to himself. We'll see about that. Instead of swimming, Rocky jumped from bayou to bayou. Then he threw a life ring around Mr. Pricky. He pulled the pineapple and hopped back to shore without getting wet. Cool rescue technique, Ryder said. But if you want to earn your lifeguard badge, you have to swim. Rocky was happy to be a land guard. I know you can do this, said Ryder. If you don't feel up to do it now, you can try again later. Meanwhile, Captain Turbot was out at sea feeding Wally the walrus. Here's some more juicy jellyfish jerky, he said. He didn't realize the baby octopus was stuck to the side of the chum bucket. Oh, this is the cutest little octopus ever. I love it. It's very cute. Suddenly, the water started churning. Captain Turbot's boat with the flounder began to rock against tentacles reached out of the waves and wrapped around the boat. Great gushy gishers! I need the Paw Patrol! Captain Turbot exclaimed, and he called Ryder. Ryder told the pups about Captain Turbot's boat. The Sea Patrol is on a roll. Ryder, how are we going to get to the flounder? Will asked. Ryder pushed a button on his pup pad. The beach tower shook as a huge ship called the Sea Patroller deafened from it. Robo-Dog was at the controls, and he loaded Zuma and Rubble's special sea vehicles onto it. Ryder, Rubble, Zuma, and Marshall hopped aboard, and the Sea Patroller sped to the rescue. The Sea Patroller reached the untroubled flounder. Zuma and Rubble hit the waves in their new sea vehicles. Zuma tried to pull the tentacles off of Captain Turbot's boat with his vehicle mechanical arms, but the sea monster was too strong. Ryder had an idea. He told Robo-Dog to sound the Sea Patrol's horn. The disturbed sea monster released the flounder and slid back below the ocean's surface. Hooray! Everyone cheered. But just then, the flounder starts to sink, and Captain Turbot was still on it. Rubble used his crane to pluck Captain Turbot off the deck. Just as the boat slipped under the waves, the pups and I will do everything we can to raise the flounder, Ryder promised. As Rubble headed back to land, no one noticed the little stone wave stuck to Captain Turbot's life ring. Marshall put on his scuba gear, dove into the water, and went to shore to work. He found the sunken flounder and started pumping it full of air from his tanks. The boat floated up toward the surface. As Marshall watched the boat rise, something shiny caught his eye. Was it undersea treasure? He picked it up with his medical claw and shook it. It's a baby's rattle, he exclaimed. Meanwhile, Captain Turbot was back on Adventure Beach trying to cheer himself up at Mary Goodway's Lula. But while he looked for something to eat, the baby octopus jumped off him and landed on Mayor Humdinger's head. Help, the mayor shouted. Get off! Get it off! Just then the sea monster rose out of the waves. Sky took the air with her parasol to distract it, while Rubble built a sand wall to protect the beach holders. When Ryder arrived, he saw that the sea monster was actually an octopus, and it's looking for something, but it can't see very well. We'll keep it away from me, muttered Mayor Goodway. I don't want that on my head too. Then Ryder realized the giant octopus was a little octopus. Giant octopus's mother. We need to get that baby back to its mom. But first they had to get the baby off Mayor Humdinger's head. Marshall remembered the rattle he found and started shaking it. The baby octopus reached for the toy, but because Mayor Humdinger couldn't see, he accidentally knocked the rattle into the ocean. Someone had to get the rattle. I can find it with my metal detector, said Rocky. Are you sure, Rocky? Ryder asked. You'll have to swim and get wet. If getting wet will help the baby octopus get back to its mom, I can do it, Rocky declared. He extended his metal detector, bravely dove into the water, and found the rattle. Shaking the toy, Zuma boarded the sea patrol with Ryder and headed away from the beach. The octopus followed the rattling noise, and the mother followed her baby out in the deep water. The mother and the baby found each other and hugged. Ryder quickly made eyeglasses out of 2 punch bowls from the loom. Now the mother could always find her baby. The sea patrol had worked together and saved the day. Back on the beach, everyone cheered for the pups and for Captain Turbot's newly repaired flounder. Thank you, Paw Patrol, said Mary Goodway. You saved the beach and the park. I think Rocky deserves the biggest thank you, said Ryder. He got wet to save the day and earned this. Ryder pinned a lifeguard badge to Rocky's vest. All the pups howled and hooray for their brave friend. The end. I hope you liked this book, and I hope you like this video. Subscribe and click the thumbs up down below. See you later on Sophia time. Bye.